From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with the San Francisco 49ers. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
Yellow, 180!
Now the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now they'll try and run the sweep to McCoy. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. So after the run by McCoy, here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
51 to Mike, boy, 51. Y'all not ready. Easy. 15.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. They're going deep for Hill. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 61 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. The extra point up and good, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 24.
65. Check. Lucky.
They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Rip right. No.
Now a give to Breida. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
53, check 53. Go. 12, fellas, here we go.
Garoppolo going to try and throw on 3rd. And that's knocked away and incomplete. Rashad Breeland there defensively and able to knock that one down to the ground. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field.
Hey, go. 65. He's crashing. He's checking crack. Safe.
Here we go on 4th down with Garoppolo. The Sanders has got it complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game.
Looking to throw again on second down. Garoppolo. And now he'll tuck it and run. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
6 yards. And it's third down.
Here we go. Black 80. 11, 11, 11, 11. Got you, boy. Hey, Alpha. 12, 12, 11, 11. Hey, hot.
From the gun on third, Garoppolo. Got his target, Samuel. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 45-yard line.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. Come off the ball. 2, 2, 2.
They'll run with Coleman on first down and able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
On 2nd and 7, Garoppolo. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. Give them 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a third down.
And it's third down.
Here we go, here we go. 180. 21, 21. Here we go. 6, 6. Watch this. Hey, hot.
They'll try and run for it. This is Juszczyk. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. They run forward, Breida. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call. 1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
13.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Now Garoppolo. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. But now it's 3rd and goal.
Now we got 3rd and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Rashad Breeland there defensively and able to knock that one down to the ground. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
Attack, attack!
Back's mine, back's mine. Echo! Mike 51, Mike 51! Hey, check. Hey, Mike 51!
On 2nd and a couple. Mahomes, it's Hill, complete. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 29.
15!
Throwing on first down is Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
13 yards on the play. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
And some space here. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
This is one of those plays that has an equal chance of either being a big gain or a big loss, but with the college influence, we're seeing more of these plays come into the NFL.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
51 to Mike, boys, 51. Go. Go!
Mahomes now on first down. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
21. Here we go.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Orbit. Slam.
21.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reggie Ragland. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with.
It's run, baby, it's run.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Yellow. Our go, little lady.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Hey, Mike 51. All day, dog.
Yellow.
51 to Mike. 51 to Mike.
From the 31, Mahomes. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way, a dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. Throwing is Mahomes on third. And Robinson with a big catch. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now it's Mahomes again, sliding out of the pocket. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. Butker's kick here is good, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Here we go.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Hey, Delta.
53, check 53. I got one.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. With that incompletion, you know, Charles, one of the big storylines in the final few weeks of the season lies in the AFC South. Tennessee and Houston battling back and forth. Houston won round 1, week 15, a victory in Nashville. But which of those 2 teams do you think has the potential to go deeper in the playoffs?
Well, Tennessee just lost at home to Houston, and now we'll have to go on the road to play them again in week 17. So I would say, on the surface, you would think Houston. They have the quarterback as well in Deshaun Watson that scares everyone. But I'm picking Tennessee as the team that could go deeper because of their defense. That's really a top 5 defense on any given Sunday. Their ability to rush the passer, their ability to play the ball in the air. I like that Tennessee team, and I think Ryan Tannehill, the switch to him at quarterback, has really energized that club.
18 yards, 1st down Niners. There's Garoppolo to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
21.
On 1st down, here's Breida. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Here we go.
The linebacker, Anthony Hitchens, there on the stop. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Garoppolo, and across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. From 13 yards out, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Gold with the extra point, and we are even at 10 apiece. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a 1st down. Well, let's get back to the playoff picture. We talked about the AFC. Let's look at the NFC. That race starting to come into focus. We know most of the teams. Seahawks, 49ers, Saints, and Packers all in. Vikings in good shape. How do you handicap this race? It seems like anyone can beat anyone.
I think you're spot on, because if you were going into the playoffs with these teams that we're going to talk about, who would you make the absolute favorite? It could be anyone, right? It could be Seattle. It could.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. He violated a big-time no-no in throwing that pick. Rolling right, throwing across his body.
And you know that your dad taught you that in the backyard when you were a tyke.
Yep.
Don't do it. The problem? Every now and then you get away with it. This time, not the case.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Brings up second and 11.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a second and 11.
11.
To throw is Garoppolo. On the screen, this is Coleman. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one, because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Here we go.
So negative yardage, a loss of 3 on second down, and that leads to a tough third down call.
Mike, number 53.
Hey, alert.
Garoppolo now. He finds Coleman. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
It's a gain of 20. And the 49ers first down.
Garoppolo now. Perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's first and 10.
Check out Reed. Pick that.
Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5. After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5. At the 36.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go. 80. 2.
SOS.
1, Omaha.
On second down, a run with Breida. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. That one, a first down pickup of 8. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
No. Check.
Once again, they run with Breida on first down. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
Watch the twist.
Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long.
Check 52. Lock. Check 24.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down.
56 to Mike, boy. 56. Check 56.
11.
You remember me?
Hey, wahoo!
Back.
11.
Alert 3.
Get hot!
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. Completes it to Samuel. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. So now first and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line. Here's Coleman. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Watch twist. Check 3.
12, fellas. Here we go.
Throwing on second and 8. Garoppolo. And unsuccessful there trying to dump it underneath. That'll bring up third down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
It makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 26.
I'm starting to wonder here. Are they trying to prevent winning? Because right now, they're laying back and they're picking them apart, moving the ball downfield. I think they got to start bringing a little pressure towards the quarterback.
They'll run on first down. It's Coleman, and they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11.
Switch gears.
Garoppolo gives to Breida, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Two running plays go backwards, so what's the call on 3rd and 13 now?
13. Switch.
They run again with Breida. And an alley to run. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
Let's go. Patch it. Check 3.
This is Breida. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
53. Nice, sweetheart.
21. Here we go. 21.
Breida, he'll try the right side. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation.
And that score in this time frame, that's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it? Out of nowhere, almost, it appears, they get it done. How about that score?
Finishes like this is why we love sports. This is why we love the game of football.
So glad that we got to be here to watch this one.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Kansas City, so long, everybody.